Me traveling from here just to get away from this heat. I mean, anything, just head north and get right away, right?
Yeah, definitely. Don't blame them at all for that. I think a spot like Flagstaff much more comfortable than Tucson.
Yeah. Even just heading to Flagstaff or just, going into the border of Utah, just anywhere to get away from this, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So over the past few days, Ravi, really no secret. It's been just so warm out there, but there is finally some relief headed our way. We are going to have better rain chances all across the area. And yes, even in Tucson, for those of you who feel like that you've been left out, and those temperatures are also going to be dropping. At the moment, there's a little bit of rain to talk about across the area. Down near Sierra Vista, that's not all going to be rain right there. There is going to be some cloud cover interfering with the radar site just a little bit, but if you live in Sierra Vista, you might be seeing a little bit of drizzle, maybe some light rain at best, but better rain chances are going to be saved for later on during the day. Another spot we're looking at is going to be closer towards Safford. It's mostly going to be in that portion of Graham County down towards the south just a little bit. None of these are turning into thunderstorms or anything like that, but of course, if we look at the heights, that'll kind of tell us how tall these clouds are getting. It might be too early to really show too much, but you can see right around 20,000 feet or so. These aren't going to become thunderstorms, but they are going to stay a little bit stronger than normal, I think, for this time of day. So heavy rain is going to be something I think we need to keep an eye out for over the next few hours, and that's going to get even higher as we get into your weekend. But at least for today, that monsoon prediction index is going to be the highest for spots like Douglas, Sierra Vista, and Nogales, only around 3 to 4. So again, not really what we were looking at last weekend or say on Monday or Tuesday where we had some severe storms, but that's really going to be saved, I think, for the next couple days after this. And speaking of that, let's go ahead and talk about how much rain we could potentially see in between today and Monday. And as you can see, but maybe even as much as 2 inches of rain for a lot of us, especially around Santa Cruz County. You do see Tucson's one spot that does have some areas where it shows 2 inches of rain, but keep in mind, if you look closely, you're going to notice that's the Catalina Mountains, and they typically get a bit more rain than the city of Tucson, closer towards the city. I wouldn't be surprised if by Monday we're closer towards a full inch of rain at that point in time. And I know that there's going to be some spots that kind of miss out with this weekend, but this is going to be a very similar setup to what we saw late last year or late last monsoon, where we had those few days of nonstop rain. It's looking more like that, but we're going to know a lot more on that as we get into the evening tonight and eventually into Saturday. But at least for your Friday, I think that first chance of rain for you right around 1 or 2 o'clock. Very typical time here. Not really a lot of real strong thunderstorm buildup, but there is potential out there for 1 or 2 stronger storms. You can see the model right here is projecting one right over Sahuarita, and that's been one area that's had quite a bit over the last few weeks. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on that spot and down towards the south as we get into your weekend. Now, when it comes to the next few days here, I do think that your rain chances are going to be peaking on Monday morning into Monday afternoon. But Saturday and Sunday is going to be a little bit of a transition time here. So Saturday, if you're looking for stronger thunderstorms, that's going to be your day. Sunday is going to be more so heavy rain. That should last into about Tuesday. One other thing that looks pretty nice is those temperatures dropping down to the 90s finally as we get into Sunday. That's something we're going to be very excited